Here is the summary of Chapter 1 of the book Essentials of Anatomy and Physiology. 1.1 Anatomy. Anatomy is the study of the structures of the body. It comes from a Greek word meaning to dissect. There are several different ways to study and view anatomy. 1. Systemic anatomy. This is the study of the body by organ systems. For example, the cardiovascular system, nervous system, skeletal system, etc. This is the type of anatomy most people are familiar with. 2. Regional anatomy. This is the study of the body by areas or regions. For example, the head, abdomen, or arm. All of the systems within that area are studied simultaneously. Medical and dental schools often use this type of anatomy. 3. Surface anatomy. This is the study of external features, such as bony projections that serve as landmarks for locating deeper structures. For example, the ribs are an external feature that can be felt. They serve as a landmark for locating deeper structures, such as the heart and lungs. 4. Anatomical imaging. This involves the use of technologies such as X-rays, ultrasound, and MRI to create pictures of internal structures. 1.2. Physiology. Physiology is the study of the processes and functions of the body. It is closely related to anatomy because the functions of the body depend on its structure. For example, the function of the heart is to pump blood. The heart is able to pump blood because it has valves that ensure blood flows in one direction. Types of physiology. 1. Human physiology. This is the study of a specific organism, the human. 2. Cellular physiology. This is the study of the functions of cells. 3. Systemic physiology. This is the study of the functions of specific organ systems. 1.3. Structural and functional organization of the human body. The human body is organized from the smallest chemical level to the largest organism level. The 6 levels of organization are: 1. Chemical level. The smallest level of organization is the chemical level. It is the level of atoms, such as hydrogen and carbon, and molecules, such as water and glucose. 2. Cellular level. The cellular level is the level of cells, which are the basic structural and functional units of life. 3. Tissue level. A tissue is a group of similar cells and the materials surrounding them. 4. Organ level. An organ is composed of 2 or more tissues that together perform one or more common functions. 5. Organ system level. An organ system is a group of organs that have a common function or set of functions. 6. Organism level. An organism is any living thing considered as a whole. In this case, it is the human body. 1.4. Characteristics of life. There are 6 characteristics of life. 1. Organization. This refers to the specific relationship among the parts of an organism and how those parts interact to perform functions. 2. Metabolism. This is the ability to use energy and to perform vital functions. 3. Responsiveness. This is the ability to sense changes in the environment and to make adjustments to maintain life. 4. Growth. This is an increase in size of all or part of the organism. 5. Development. This refers to the changes an organism undergoes over time. 6. Reproduction. This is the formation of new cells or new organisms. 1.5. Homeostasis. Homeostasis is the existence and maintenance of a relatively constant environment within the body. 1. Negative feedback mechanisms. These mechanisms maintain homeostasis by making deviations from the set point smaller. An example is body temperature regulation. 2. Positive feedback mechanisms. These mechanisms make deviations from the set point greater. An example is childbirth. Most positive feedback mechanisms are harmful. 1.6. Terminology and the body plan. Body positions. 1. Anatomical position. This is when a person is standing erect with their face forward, arms at their sides, and palms facing forward. 2. Supine. This is when a person is lying face upward. 3. Prone. This is when a person is lying face downward. Body parts and regions. The body is divided into the head, neck, trunk, upper limbs, and lower limbs. The abdomen is divided into 4 quadrants or 9 regions. Planes. 1. Sagittal plane. This divides the body into left and right parts. 2. Transverse plane. This divides the body into superior and inferior parts. 3. Frontal plane. This divides the body into anterior and posterior parts. Body cavities. The body has 2 main cavities: the dorsal body cavity and the ventral body cavity. The dorsal body cavity contains the cranial cavity and the vertebral cavity. The ventral body cavity contains the thoracic cavity, the abdominal cavity, and the pelvic cavity. Serous membranes. The body cavities are lined by serous membranes. The parietal part lines the wall of the cavity, and the visceral part covers the internal organs. The serous membranes secrete fluid that fills the space between the parietal and visceral membranes. The serous membranes protect organs from friction.